Well, hello, YouTube. Oh my gosh, it's been a hot minute since I've done a live stream. I feel like I don't know what I'm doing, even though I do. But man, it's even been a while since I've done a live video on this channel. Not a live video, but an edited video on this channel. So thanks everybody for tuning in who happens to join. If you're a member of the Ray Ray family, it means the world to me that you guys are tuning in, especially on such short notice. If you're just stumbling through YouTube and happen to find this live stream, thank you also for being here. I appreciate you hanging out. So the Silent Gamer says, hello. Well, howdy, Silent Gamer. How you doing, man? Thanks for stopping by and hanging out for a minute. I certainly appreciate you being here. So how's everybody doing? I hope you all are doing well. The COVID thing is still incredibly active and whatnot. So it's hitting everybody a little different depending on where you're at. Of course, I'm broadcasting from my home office in Broken Arrow, Oklahoma. Now, in the suburb of Tulsa where I live, things are pretty chill. We've had a low number of cases still. We're very fortunate. Over in the Tulsa metro, things are a little different, but hey, it's all good. It's not as bad as it could be, but it could certainly be better. But, you know, not that long ago, I wrapped up 50 straight days of doing a self-quarantine live stream. And, man, every day we talked about COVID. So I'd rather talk about happy things tonight and just see how everybody's doing. So I'm seeing I'm already getting some thumbs up. I certainly appreciate that. I see we got a handful of folks. Look like they were lined up ready to go after I announced not that long ago I'd be doing a live stream. So, man, definitely drop me a comment. Let me know what's going on in your life, wherever you're at in the world, if you're here in the United States or abroad. Very fortunate to have a global audience. I love to talk to people from around the planet. So it's a lot of fun. So Silent Gamer says, I got to go, but do a live stream again soon. Bye. So have a good night, Silent Gamer. Thanks for popping in for a minute. Again, I certainly do appreciate that. And but yeah, how are you guys doing? I've missed you guys a lot. I've been so incredibly busy lately. Busy is a good thing. It's just I haven't had a lot of time to focus on my channel here, and so my apologies to you guys who are tuning in for not uploading content. But life has been crazy. So you have to get I hate to sound like this. You got to prioritize things a little bit. You got to reorganize your time. You got to budget your time. Little Dawn is still out of school, so I have her full time with me. I mean, wifey is out at work a lot. Bless her heart, she's still working 65, 70 hours a week. And so she's not able to watch the kiddo a whole lot because, well, she's at work. So, but we're getting by. Everything's good to go. So certainly no complaints for me. It's just life has been busy. So I posted in the community tab not long ago. I finally got my drone business up and off the ground. No pun intended, but it sounds that way. Where I've been flying commercially for a while, I didn't have an official LLC. And I've picked up enough work lately, and large enough work, I had to make the business more legitimate, which is great. I had my first meeting today with the director and a producer. I get to be engaged in a full-length movie, which is a first for me. So everybody is currently under an NDA. We can't talk a whole lot about it, which would certainly make sense to me. But I've got 3 days scheduled to go fly and shoot for that. So I'm excited. After that's all said and done, I get to register myself in the business on the IMDb website. Woo! Yay! So all the first for me. I'm sure a lot of folks, they've been there and done that quite a lot. But for me, that's a big deal. Breaking off into some bigger stuff. So I'm certainly excited for that. I've been very fortunate to have an opportunity to work on a lot of promotional videos and TV commercials locally. So that's taken up a lot of my free time. But again, very, very exciting for me. And so opportunities come up. And so you gotta take those when they show up. So, hey, Albert, hey buddy, how you doing, man? Thanks for being here. I certainly appreciate it. So you got Albert is a friend of mine from Pennsylvania and also a member of the Ray Ray family, subscriber to this channel. So he asked, is it in your state? And yes, everything I've filmed in the last couple of months has all been here in Oklahoma. So there's a big, the movie I'm working on is not a Hollywood production, so it's not that big, but it's still a full length film. There's at least one Hollywood movie being filmed in Tulsa right now, which is a positive. So that's happening more and more in Oklahoma. So that's a good thing. So I certainly appreciate that. And I got Hey with me. So I missed out on giving the Silent Gamer a hey earlier from Hey, but Albert, hey buddy, thank you for tuning in. And as I see the comments come in, I'll give everybody a shout out as much as I can. Currently, I don't get to know who's here unless y'all drop a comment. So Albert asks, how did they learn about your drone business? It's, Tulsa is not that big of a city. A lot of filmmakers work with each other here. So you get in with, one person, and that opens doors to work elsewhere. So one of the companies in town, Motion Frame Films. So John Lewis took me in under his wing, last year and let me work on set with a handful of commercials with him. More or less just a PA or what do they call that? A production assistant. It was basically a grunt on any set. You just pick things up, you go get stuff, just whatever. And he knew I was a drone pilot. So when the time came for a commercial to need aerial footage, he reached out to me and allowed me to engage in that for him. And so just word gets out and you get to do stuff. So it's, and also work with another guy, my friend Chris, who you guys have seen on here before. He helped me launch another YouTube channel called Everybody Eats. And so it's just networking with people that and you get it with one filmmaker before you know it, you're working with another one and another. And so just in the past few months, I've had the chance to work with 4 different filmmakers, all based out of Tulsa, and it's just opened the door for more opportunities. So, which is good. I've had a lot of those lately. So, fantastic question, Albert. And Sky Dreamer, hello. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. So, hey to you. And Johnson family, also from Oklahoma. Thank you guys for tuning in. Hey to y'all. Thank you for being here. I certainly appreciate it. Been missing you guys. We've talked a little bit here and there on Facebook and whatnot. So thanks for checking in on me and the family. I certainly do appreciate that. And a free plug. I don't know if I get in trouble for that. This is not a paid endorsement, but Quick Trip, they're all over Oklahoma, and I love their sweet tea. So, yeah, good time. Let's see here. Albert says they should make a movie about the hottest sauces and or herbs, peppers. Have you been eating any hot stuff lately? Every day, Albert. I always put at minimum Tabasco sauce and jalapenos on something. Wifey's garden this year is done well enough for what it is. So I've enjoyed a variety of hot peppers grown right in our yard. So from the Thai chilies to serranos, jalapenos, habaneros, and a handful of other stuff. So yeah, always hot stuff. And I got a consortium of hot sauces in the kitchen, man. So it never goes away. One bottle empties and I replace it with something else. Sky Dreamer says, Ray, I hope you're filming. I hope during your filming, they give you plenty of water breaks during this heat wave. So I'm fortunate. A lot of times when I go out to film, I get a shot list, and a handful of times I've gone out on my own. I just get the shots and turn in the footage. And so it's not like we're just regimented, we're just out in the heat all day. So what I've been fortunate to stay hydrated. My big Ford F-150 goes everywhere I go, and I keep the AC on full blast, keep the cooled seats on all the time. So I get in and I cool off quite a bit, and always have this stuff with me, or some bottles of water and whatnot to stay cool and hydrated. On the movie shoots, my big day is August 26th, and I'm scheduled from sunup to sundown, and in 2 cities. One in Tulsa and another about 2 hours outside of town. So it's going to be a hectic, crazy day, but there'll be plenty of opportunity to stay hydrated, grab some lunch or whatever, and jump into AC. So one thing I learned about a lot of the film stuff, and by no means am I an expert on this, but there's a lot of hurry up and wait. Always a lot of activity, but when it comes your time, you stay busy, and then when you're done, you kind of get to go hang out for a little while until your time is up again. So at least for me and what I do, with the aerial footage and whatnot. I'm not working all day the whole time. So, and let's see here. Albert says, "Oh, that is cool. Yes, indeed." And hey, Tommy, thanks for hanging out. And Carissa popped in too. So hey to Tommy, and hey to Carissa. Thank you guys for popping in here. So my friend Carissa Lee, also another YouTuber. If you haven't gone over to her channel before, and I've heard y'all have heard me talk about her, check her out. She does a lot of live streams. I think she's doing one weekly on Fridays right now. Check her channel out. Super cool chick to hang out with. Tommy, her husband, produces for. And I love both of them to death. We've been friends for a number of years now, met through a Facebook group that they put together for YouTubers. And so very fortunate to have them in our life. So personal friends. And I'm waiting for this COVID stuff to clear up so we can hang out again. And yeah, because I miss Tommy and Carissa. So at least we can see each other online. That's a positive. And earlier I popped in on her channel. I was getting my live stream set up and scheduled. I saw she was on. So I popped in and said hi. So why not, right? So also, will you please tell the potato chip tribe hello? We are all watching you. So to all the potato chip tribe out there, all you loyal followers to Chris Lee and her channel, thank you for popping in and hanging out with us here tonight as well. I certainly appreciate y'all. And a hey to all of you guys in the potato chip tribe. Woo! Hey. God, this is such a weird chicken. Why? Hey. Why are you doing that, buddy? Don't look at me in that tone of voice. He's so weird. Such a weird chicken. And so Johnson Family says, was just over there. Oh, man, I didn't even see you in the chat over there, Johnson Family. So thanks for supporting another local YouTuber. I appreciate that. Albert says, any advice on how to get some of the hottest peppers on earth? The internet. Honestly, there's a site I like to, if you want to grow some stuff, peppergal.com, free plug, not an endorsement at all. That's the question. Peppergal.com, any hot seed I think you can think of, she'll have it and ship it to your home. Otherwise, man, just a quick Google search and you can find some stuff. I mean, otherwise, honestly, most of the hot stuff you can find out there, you can usually get at some sort of specialty grocery store, or a lot of times an international market. They've got some hot stuff in there. But right now, as far as the hottest peppers out there, we got the, not the Jaloki. I mean, the Ghost Chili, of course, is the hottest naturally going pepper. We got the Carolina Reaper and the Trinidad Scorpion to top those off. So, so I'll type it in the comments here, Albert. Let's see here. It should let me do it. Oh, yay. So, yeah, if I remember, it's been a while since I visited that site, but I have bought some pepper seeds from her before and had those planted. So, yeah. Let's see here. How are all of your animals? So all the animals are doing great. Karma is still a bougie little cat. She knows people from around the world love her to death. And she's just as uppity as ever. One minute she's loving little kitty. She'll try to give you snuggles, and then she'll just like claw at you. She wants to play, whatever. So she's still doing well. Zombie is doing great. He just got his hair cut again last week, so he is loving having short hair. Again, especially this Oklahoma heat we have this time of year. Cortana, she's just a massive puppy. She's just about 14 months old now, but she's about 70 pounds. So just a massive flopping dog. We still have Sugar Pie. So we're actively looking to rehome her now. She is completely healthy, good to go. And we got her. She was about 30 pounds. She's probably up to around 55 or 60 now. She was emaciated, bless her little heart, when we found her last October. She's a big, healthy animal at this point. And it's just so we're looking to find her forever home still, which is tough. I mean, she's integrated into our family here, but honestly, with the lifestyle that we live, 3 big dogs it's honestly too much for us. We don't get to give all the dogs the attention they need and deserve. So Sugar Pie, she's in a good spot now. She's healthy. We can get her onto another home. So Raven Plays. Hey, Raven, how you doing? Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate you being here. So, hey, Raven Plays. Hey, random chicken. So I love the conversation in the comments, by the way. Man, it just makes my day to see the comments. I love those when they come in. I love it when folks talk to each other in the comments. That makes my day as well. Because what's this life if we can't have conversation with folks? And the internet makes it super easy. And so I like that. I know a lot of folks are shy around other people. My wife, y'all have seen on here quite a bit, but bless her heart, she is 100% an introvert. And but she could talk to folks online a little easier than she can in person. And a Razorback, hey, what's up, buddy? Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate you being here, Razorback. Woo! And I saw you earlier in the comments on a Carissa Lee's live stream. So thanks for popping over here, man, and hanging out with us for a little bit. I certainly do appreciate that. So at Taco Oklahoma Heat, this is so weird. So usually by now, mid-August, we've had 10, 11 days of 100-degree plus weather, right? Which we haven't had in 2020. It's been since 2004 since we've had a summer where we didn't reach 100 degrees before heat index. But what's weird is we've had a warmer summer than usual. We are approximately 1 degree above average for this because it's been incredibly humid and our nighttime low temperatures are higher than normal. I wouldn't know all this except it was on the local news earlier. A meteorologist was nerding out on this stuff. And I'm like, oh, that makes sense. So I'm kind of a nerd. I pick up on obscure trivia like that. So it's been incredibly hot and humid here, which is no fun. We've had a lot of rain lately, which is weird for August, but I'll take it. Let's see. Hey, Barbara Heaton is here, and so is Laura. Hey guys, how are y'all doing? I'm just seeing this in the comments here. So Laura and Barbara both have tuned into quite a few of my live streams. I appreciate y'all being here. Thanks for hanging out. You guys get a hey. My buddy Alex is here with us also. Hey, Alex, thanks for tuning in, buddy. I appreciate you popping in and saying hi to us here. And so let's see here. Where we go? Just a quick hello, but very happy to see you. And you are looking great. Hope your family's great. Love hearing about your pets. They are precious. Oh, well, thank you, Laura. That's so sweet. I appreciate that. And again, thank you for tuning in. And thanks for saying I look good because I appreciate that. It means a lot to me. So I tell people a lot. It's like I'm not shy. I'll say anything to anybody. I say a lot of stuff and don't necessarily believe it. I'll walk around and tell people like I am a sexy beast. I mean, like seriously, look at this. I never believe when I say it. So all I'm saying is it means the world to me to give me a compliment like that. Thank you so much, sweetie. I do appreciate you. And I'll say in years ago, I didn't get in trouble, but I rubbed people the wrong way. I told people that I had SARS, which I didn't. I never contracted that virus. But like, hey, I have SARS. And they're like, what are you talking about? I'm like, you don't look like you're sick. And I'm like, I'm a sexy ass Ray stud. I have SARS. So I need to find out something no, I'm not going to mess with that with the new virus because that's just ugly. That's definitely a serious thing. I shouldn't have said that in my early 20s when the SARS hit because that was certainly a big deal. But anyway, I'm a nerd. It's what I do. And the Johnson family. Hey, Whitney is there. Hello, Whitney. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate you being here. Long time no talk. I certainly appreciate you popping in and saying hi. I know you're a super busy individual. So thanks for hanging out for a second. Let's see. Chris says, well, I'm going to wind down the stream. Have a good night. Hopefully I will be back soon. All right, Carissa, thanks for hanging out. I appreciate it. Thanks, Tommy, and all the other potato chip tribe that came over and said hi with Carissa. I appreciate y'all popping in for a minute. Laura says, it's wonderful that you do these live chats. People need connections now. I agree. I think that I hope, I'm not going to say think because I'm not an expert. I hope that the pandemic is on its way out. I hope it is. And hopefully we continue to move on and whatnot. But the reality is a lot of folks are still staying at home and trying to hunker down and stay safe. So I think it's cool that we can use the power of the internet and still connect to other people and socialize and have a good time. And even though it's not interpersonal? I guess like you're right there in the room with somebody, but you can still connect and have a safe place to talk and whatnot. And I think that's a good thing. Absolutely. And Raven Play says, I might not be here for long, but I'm just checking in until I got to run. It's all good, Raven. I still appreciate you tuning in. I hope you're having the best Friday ever. Actually, everybody here, I hope y'all are having the best Friday ever. And again, I appreciate y'all hanging out. This is a last minute thing. I think I scheduled 15 minutes out. So wifey went to bed and I'm like, I think I'm going to do a live stream tonight. I need to not work so much. Usually after she goes to bed, I start editing a video. I start doing something else. I'm like, no, I'm just going to do a live stream tonight because I'm missing people. I miss you guys. I do. So, and also, if you guys haven't checked out Whitney's channel, look her up. Whitney Sews. She's got some fantastic tutorials on crafts and how to sew and make stuff. And I think it's super cool what she does. I like when people take raw materials and make stuff where I don't have the hands to sew. I'm not a crafty individual. I think it's cool when people make stuff like that. So if you're into that, absolutely go check out Whitney's channel. Super cool chick. And it's always give her a shout out when I see her, man. I think it's cool she does what she does. And Laura says, I'm in Arizona and times have been hard here with too many cases. Stay home too much. And, I drove through Arizona back in June. I visited the Grand Canyon, a spot I've never been to before. Got a hotel in Flagstaff. Saw the Petrified National Forest and a couple other things when I was out there. But, man, the what little time I was there just driving through and coming back, it was, people were talking about that, how hard hit the area was, especially down in Phoenix. And I'm sure other, more heavily populated areas. New Mexico was crazy. There was a lot of spots on the interstate. When you get off, they're like, hey, unless you reside here, you're not going to be allowed to stop or go anywhere. Just get back on the interstate and just keep moving. Which in my life, I've probably, being from California, moving to Oklahoma, I would guess maybe 60 to 70 times. I've been on I-40 through New Mexico, Arizona. Now, even in my career traveling for work, I've just been through there a lot. I've never seen anything like that. I know that the Native American communities, for whatever reason, were hit really hard. And of course, there's a lot of reservations in New Mexico. And they were just straight keeping everybody out. Just like, no, can't go through here. Just get on the interstate and go through. So crazy stuff. Arizona, New Mexico. Where I was in Las Vegas for a few days. And it was just crazy how much stuff was still shut down. When we got there, things were just starting to reopen. And it was maybe 1/3 capacity. 1/3 of the stuff started to come back. And I think they got hit pretty hard as well. So, yeah, it's crazy how it's different areas are affected differently. So, again, I'm not an expert on that. I have no real insight into it. Just talk about my personal experience, what I see on the news. So, let's see here. Arizona has not had its usual monsoon rain either. Even weather is weird now. Yeah, I know, right? And yeah. So knockout. Hi, Ray, Alex, and chat. Hey, Weenie Boys just popped in. Hey, Ray, and everybody. So we got to give a shout out here to, hey, Chris Thompson, buddy of mine, also from Oklahoma, popped in. What's going on, Chris? Hey, Chris, and hey, Weenie Boys, and hey, knockout. Ooh, this weird chicken is still doing his thing. He has not changed a bit since we introduced him to the live stream. Back, I think I started doing that in March, maybe. I think it was March when I started doing that. So this guy has been very just consistently. Hey, what are you doing, buddy? Anyway, sit. Good chicken. Good chicken. Why am I saying good chicken to hey? I don't know. I'm weird too. Goofy bird. So, hey, Chris says, hey, my brother from another mother. So Chris has got, man, I've known this dude for years. Man, I've been married 11 years. I knew you before I got married. So I'm going to say I've probably known you 13 or 14 years at this point. So Chris and I have traveled the country some together for work and whatnot. And so I'm glad that he's hanging out tonight. And I haven't seen you in a good while either, man. So dang, dude, where does the time go? It just flies by. I feel like the older I get, the faster time goes. It's crazy, man. And Scudderman, thank you for saying you miss chatting with us, especially during these trying times. Well, of course, man, we every day for, almost 3 months, I got to have a conversation with y'all. And or honestly, man, it was tough. I got a little burnout. I still miss it. I do. I miss the conversation and hearing how things are for other people, around the world. It's one thing to see something on the news or read about it, but when you get to talk to somebody, firsthand, you get experience and whatnot and connect on other things. It's just fantastic. And I certainly have missed that. And Whitney says, got to get off here and head to bed. Good night. So good night, Whitney. Thanks again for hanging out. I appreciate you taking some time to say hi and whatnot. So Albert says, is Jose okay? He is. Jose is doing well. So actually, he was just over at my house the other night. He came over and had dinner. And then him and I went out to film a couple of drone hyperlapse videos. I have been obsessed with that lately, the hyperlapse. And he shot a small video as well as just me setting up the drone and taking off and whatnot. And here I'll put a link to my Facebook page for my drone business. It's called Dronicle. So if you guys get a chance, go take a look at that. I've been posting a lot of pictures on there, a lot of hyperlapse videos. I'm obsessed with the hyperlapse. There's not really anybody in Tulsa doing aerial time-lapse videos. So I've cut a niche market here, been getting a lot of requests for those, which are good for me. So no, it's good stuff. So if you guys get a chance, go look at that, and you can see the little video that Jose made just earlier this week. Now he's healthy and doing well. So he's getting older. He just turned 23 last month, so he's turning into an old man. 23 years old. My goodness, I wish I could be 23 again. And let's see. Alex says, I got my daughter an animated Hey Hey that screams. Dude, that's awesome, man. I would love to see that. Love to see that. Let's see here. Where did I leave off at? Whitney So says she's what part of the U.S. are you in? So Razorback, I am in Broken Arrow, Oklahoma. That is a suburb of Tulsa. So right in the middle of the heartland. And Whitney Boy says, good night, Whitney. Alex says, good night, Whitney. Hey, Nina's joined us. I just saw Nina. Hey, Nina, how you doing, sweetie? I haven't seen you in a while. So shalom to you as well. Friend tuning in from Israel. That's super cool. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. And Buddy Effect. Yo, what's up, Lyndon? Thanks for tuning in, man. So Buddy Effects, another personal friend of mine. And this guy's been running me ragged lately. I'll tell you what. And I talked about doing hyperlapse earlier. If it wasn't for this dude, I would not have even really honed my skills in that. My homeboy Lyndon here spent some time helping me learn how to do that and honing those skills. And man, mad kudos to him. This is one of the filmmakers I was talking about. Does fantastic, absolute fantastic work. And he takes the time to teach people new things. And I love that. So when you get in with somebody that's passionate and they're willing to share that passion, help you to bolster your skills, you give them a shout out. So definitely check out his channel as well. He's got some content on there. I don't think a lot of his stuff gets to YouTube, but what I've seen on there is great. He just does great work. So I absolutely love working with him. And Chris says, nice pick of downtown. Thanks, man. I appreciate that, my dude. And let's see here. Razorback says, we own land an hour away from Tulsa. Oh, that's cool. So Razorback, I'm assuming you live in Arkansas. So woo pig suey to you, my friend. And Chris says, wow, those drone pics are amazing. Well, thank you, man. I appreciate that. I do. And Chris says, I got Chris. Alex says, I am 49. Hey, there's nothing wrong with being 49. I'll be there in 10 years. I'll know what it's like then. When I'm 49, I'll hit you up like, what's it like to be 59, Alex? Oh, man. And Alex, I just, Alex sent me some stuff. And I shot a video with that. I need to finish editing it and posting it for you guys. So I just want to give you, Alex, I haven't forgot about you. I appreciate that. The box of stuff you sent for the pets and whatnot. I need to get that up and share it with everybody. So haven't forgot about that. And I'm like, hey, Stephanie Carper, how you doing? Hey, Stephanie. Random ass chicken here just saying hi to everybody again. Woo, hey, Stephanie. Oh, silly bird. You need to calm down. You need a Taylor Swift calm down. Hey, what's up with this guy? So let's see here. Linda's Buddy Effect says, thanks, man. The hyperlapse has helped me too. Dude, it does add an element of cool to the videos. It does. I mean, I've been liking watching these things for a hot minute, but learning how to make those is pretty special. Let's see here. Take your drone to Natural Dam, Arkansas and record the waterfall and nice scenery. So I'll have to look into that. That's a spot in Arkansas I haven't been to, or if I have, I certainly don't remember. I mean, I lived in Northwest Arkansas for a while. Before I got married, I lived in Bentonville. A company I worked for at the time was based not far from there. We did a lot of IT and telecom work for Walmart. I think I can say Walmart on a live stream and not get in trouble for it. It was one of the reasons I traveled for so long before I got married, before I got laid off in 2008 and whatnot. Wound up moving back to Oklahoma. But man, I was in and out of that area for years. So I wound up getting an office job, lived there for a while. Got canned at the end of 2008. That was a tough year in IT for lots and lots of folks. So, but yeah, I got some history in Northwest Arkansas. Let's see here. Razorback says, no, I'm more of a Boomer Sooner than an Arkansas fan at the moment. No, I totally get it. Nothing wrong with that. It's a beautiful thing about being in America. You can like what you like and decide what you want to, and it's totally okay. I love that. So I tend to lean towards the OSU Cowboys. Hate me if you have to. Now, when I was younger, I was a volunteer firefighter, and we got all of our firefighter training through Oklahoma State University. So, and my best friend Mike, who has been on here with me a good number of times, I mean, he got his undergrad and his PhD from OSU. I spent a lot of time with him in Stillwater when he was going to school there, and so I'm a college dropout, and I didn't even go to OSU or OU. I went to another smaller university until I quit like a noob. So yeah, I lean towards OSU. I'm not a big college sports fan, really. I don't remember the last time I watched a college game, but if I have any, I always like go Pokes. So that's just me, though. Let's see here. Nina Burr says, Ray, how is the wife? Hope all are doing well, the family. So thank you for checking on the family. I appreciate that, Nina. Now, everybody here is happy and healthy. I talked about a little earlier, wifey, she's been working 65, 70 hours a week with her job, which that's taxing on anybody. That's rough, but she's hanging in. She's doing all right. Little Dawn is good. She's still out of school here in Broken Arrow. They were going to start school on Wednesday, and that's been pushed out for 2 weeks. So the whole pandemic thing's been hard on her. She's been at home a lot more than she normally would be. But we still get her out to see friends and family as much as we can. It's just the numbers and the frequency have all been reduced by quite a bit because of COVID. But it is what it is. She's still good. We still do our daily Dunkin' runs, which she loves. It's not healthy for anybody, but I mean, this is, little frozen coffee, whatever. She loves those. And I can get my decaffeinated coffee there, which is great for me. So it's a hell of a lot easier to get a decaf at Dunkin' than it is Starbucks. But hey, it is what it is. Got to help to keep my blood pressure down. So I'll sacrifice some flavor and some savory goodness for Dunkin', which I think is still great. I love my Dunkin' Donuts, man. I love my iced decaf from there. It's fantastic. But no, the family's good. Everyone's good. And the pets are all good. So we still have Sugar Pie. Albert asked about that at the beginning of the stream. So that's a dog that we took in back in October. Now we found her on the side of the highway, just completely emaciated. Bless her. She's back. She's up to about 60 pounds now, completely healthy. She's not the brightest bulb in the box. We catch her regularly sitting on the back porch, barking at her own tail. I think that she forgets sometimes that it belongs to her and it's attached. And she just does random stuff. And it's like, dog, what are you thinking? So a sweet animal though. She's really a sweet, loving dog. She's just not the sharpest tool in the shed, but she's a sweet, loving dog. So we're actively looking to get her rehomed right now, find her a forever home. So I think just with the pandemic and everything else, it's a little tough. It has been for us, but we're not experts at this. This is the first dog I've taken in like that was a stray and fostered back to health. So maybe I'm missing some opportunities to find her new home. I'm not real sure the process on that. The agency that we used when we adopted Zombie 8 years ago, they're like crazy short on volunteers. And where they were responsive, I usually get an email back from them like 3 or 4 weeks after I send them an email. And so with that slow of a turnaround time, it's hard to make any commitments or get stuff to happen. But it is what it is. We'll find her home soon enough. But no, she's super healthy and in great shape. A heck of a lot better than how we found her. So Anita says animal abuse. I think that was in reference to Hey, this silly bird. Oh my goodness. Silly Hey. Goofy chicken. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. So figured it would come out eventually. No, it will, and it will. Alex, circling back to that, yes, it will definitely. I just want to let you know I hadn't forgot about you, my dude. So I wanted to give you a quick shout out there. Let's see here. I got my BS in computer science in the year 2000 at UW Madison. So we've talked about that a little bit, Alex. Obviously, you're a very intelligent individual. Where I work in IT in telecom, it's like I don't have the mindset to be a code monkey. Or I think the type of stuff you do is a little more specialized, and that is not in my wheelhouse, man. That is not my strong suit at all. So all you guys that can do that, man, mad kudos, because that's not for me. Let's see here. Razorbagger says the driver's seat of an 18 wheeler was my office for 5 years. So over the road trucker. So kudos to you for being able to do that too, man. My dad is in his 70s and he still drives a truck. My dad, calm down, dude. Slow down. Retire again. So my dad's retired like 2 or 3 times. Always wind up going back to work. But he keeps doing it, man. He's got itchy feet, I guess. Just feels the need to keep driving. So he does it. Bless his heart. And Alex says, oh, maybe Nina said maybe it's a bad tail. So I don't know what Sugar Pie's deal is, man. I really don't. I think she's a couple cards short of a full deck. So she's too silly dog. Oh, Alex, yeah, sweet but dumb. It's true, man. I'm not gonna say anything bad about her, but yeah. So I see Carissa made it back. Hey, Carissa, thanks for coming back in. I appreciate you hanging out again. I do. I always like it when your fellow YouTubers come and say hi and whatnot. It's a lot of fun. According, Chris, we talked about, she's fostered a community of YouTubers in the Tulsa and greater Oklahoma areas. And I miss our monthly meetups. I know we stopped doing it because of COVID, but man, I'm ready for this stuff to be over so we can all go back to Mazzio's and eat some pizza and just talk about stuff. I like that. And I still have a presentation in mind that I would like to do sometimes. Whenever we get over this stuff, I wouldn't mind doing something. I've got right. I know we talked about y'all were over for my birthday party, and I remember parts of that. I think I had a couple of drinks that night, maybe 3, 4 dozen. I don't know. But I had an idea when we were all sitting around the kitchen table talking and whatnot. But it's stayed in there. It's been rattling around. So I have to make something a little more formalized and present that to the group eventually. Oh, goodness. Let's see. Where do we go? Hey, Weenie Boy, my dude. My dude, Weenie Boy's always looking out, man. Don't forget to like this. So, yeah, thank you. I'm seeing I've got a good number of likes, so they can see that in the upper left-hand corner of my screen here. But thank you so much, my friend, for reminding people to like this video. Half the time I forget to say that, but my dude Weenie Boy is always on top of that. So thank you, my friend, for continuing to look out. I appreciate that more than you know. I just watched it click up a few more times. Oh, I love that. Thank you so much, my dude. Thank you, Weenie Boys. Try to do the horn thing and just boop, put my finger right in the boom arm. Hopefully that's not translating to a bunch of noise to you guys. I didn't hear it, but you never know what the mic picks up on. And let's see here. My best Scorpio MC. Woo! Yay! Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate it. Thank you for being here. And so, what's on the top cupboards? I'm assuming you're talking about this stuff back here. That is my emotional support cheeseburger. That came from Dave & Buster's. Before the pandemic, we'd take down there every other week or so and just collect tickets, and then I just see something random at the little store, and I just buy it. And so it's a giant cheeseburger. The little Pac-Man stuff came from there. That's a name card that I got from a YouTuber's little, what do you call those, Carissa? We did like a panel for a local convention or something, and Carissa actually made that for me, and I decided to keep it. I thought it was pretty cool. I used to be quite the gamer. I played Halo for years and years, so I've got a couple of Master Chiefs sitting up here. Master Chief is my dude. I've got a paper mache dinosaur that Don got. I think some little craft store and painted it for me. And then here I've got a little narwhal and a little frog. Excuse me. That thing is I picked that up a couple years ago. It was at the Empire State Building in New York City. This one right there, that's another little paper mache dinosaur. So, let's see here. I got another little Master Chief sit on the other side of my desk because I work from home. My day job, I'm a project manager for a big IT company. And just off screen over here, I've got two big 24-inch monitors where I look at spreadsheets all day. And this guy sits under my main monitor. So I got Master Chief always here looking out for me. So slap my microphone again. Golly, that is so not pro. But even that right there, that is a poster that was done for Mountain Dew when they had the Live Wire variety that came out, was introduced with Halo 3 some years ago. That is an original poster advertisement from that. So I got a handful of things of, Halo. When I was younger, I had a lot more time to just sit back and game. But I still enjoy it on occasion. And I was so disappointed earlier this week. Oh my gosh, going off on a random tangent. They came out and announced that Halo, the new Halo, right, was supposed to come out and be released with the new Xbox, holiday season this year. They pushed it out to 2021. They pushed it out a whole year. I'm like, oh my gosh, Halo 5 is great. I love the game, but man, it's been out for a hot minute. We need a new Halo. I was looking forward to it. And got to wait another year. Made BiggestRayRay, biggest sad. Hey, it's all good. I got plenty of other stuff though to occupy my time. I got you folks to hang out with and talk to. I don't need Halo right now, right? That's right. So Tommy said Halo rocks. And I said, nice one. I appreciate that. My best Scorpio. Alex says, I've got a plastic gecko I usually keep around my monitor. I call it my monitor lizard. I like that. It's a great play on words there, my dude. I'm enjoying that. Let's see. Oh, we got a message held for review. Uh-oh. Oh, so yeah, I'm so to keep the advertisers happy, I'm going to hide this one. So I marked everything to be family friendly before the stream. So unfortunately, so we talked about slapping another thing here. So Scorpio, hate me if you have to, but this I'm going to hide that comment. It's not that I don't care. I can read whatever, but the YouTube overlords would not appreciate that. So I've got to block that one. Let's see here. So they're laughing at that. Let's see. Nina says, I got small thing hanging over my table on a board. Little things I find random in stores are surprise eggs. Hey, there's nothing wrong with that. That's good stuff, man. I like that. And so it's beautiful thing about life is that there's so many things that are here. By things, I just mean like little things like a hey. Who would expect a 39-year-old dude to have one of these and bring it on a live stream? I mean, I like hey. After I saw my one, I'm like, that is the coolest dumb bird I've ever seen in my life. I like hey. I was at a Disney store and buying Don some stuff, and I saw hey, and I'm like, I must have hey. I must have it. And so I bought it, set it in my office for a good while, and then I started doing these live streams. I'm like, ooh, I need to bring hey on the live stream to tell everybody, hey. Yeah, anyway, total random there. But no, what I like is it's cool. There's a lot of things in this world that are so, and they vary everywhere you go. And I think it's super cool, all the stuff that we have and how each of those things speaks differently to different people. So this bird will mean something to me, but it won't mean something to anybody else. And I think that the variety and just how different we are is super cool. All I'm getting at, sorry, I took a 2-mile trip around a 2-foot bush there. My apologies. So my best Scorpio says tacos. Anybody that knows me knows I love tacos. Taco Tuesday is a weekly holiday at my house. So I love me some tacos. Oh my gosh, it's like the perfect food. So Nina says, I got a banana in my bed with a fox and a penguin. That sounds like one of those giant stuffed bananas like you see at the county fair. Like a just big, this massive banana. I'm curious now. Because that would be cool if there was like a 6 foot long banana that you could like just like grab a hold and just like, hey, like you're like an emotional support banana, right? Like this giant cheeseburger, it's bigger than my head. Just like a banana that you can just like banana, yeah. I don't know, just something silly, right? So, but I love my man. I forgot how much fun it was just sit here and hold on to my cheeseburger and just hang out. Haven't messed with this dude in a while. So, like, how funny and cute, Nina, says Carissa. So, my dog will destroy. Well, your dog destroys tacos, I imagine? Because I destroy tacos. I think me and your doggy would get along just fine. I do. So, Ancho and Agave near me make some spectacular tacos. Well, Alex, if I ever get back up to Wisconsin, I'm going to reach out to you, my dude, and you're going to have to take me to this taco spot because I like tacos. I do like tacos a lot. And our friend Laura says, stay safe and healthy. We'll check in with you next time. Sending you and all of Oklahoma love and success, blessings. And while you guys have got to stay up and running. Yes, indeed. So, Laura, thanks so much for tuning in. I appreciate you. I've missed you, man. I definitely have. Thanks for stopping by. Have a great night. Sleep well and all that good stuff. And I hope you have a fantastic weekend. And Nina says, no, about 19 inches banana. That's a giant banana. I don't know that I've ever seen a 19-inch stuffed banana before. I think that could be cool. Nothing wrong with bananas. I like bananas a lot. So we always go to food and the live. It happens so many times. Food always comes up. Always. Whether I instigate or somebody else does, everything always circles around to the food. If nothing else, my friend, we are consistent. And I think there's some value in that. Value in consistency. I'm stumbling on my words and I'm completely sober. I haven't had anything to drink tonight. I haven't even had a beer. Maybe it's just getting late and I'm tired. I don't know. Is it even midnight yet, y'all? Uh-oh. Oh gosh. My screen just went black. Oh, there it goes. I wasn't supposed to do that. Oh yeah, it's quarter after 12. Time goes by fast when we're having fun, doesn't it? So let's see here. What do you think about a barbecue meetup? Me and my wife had talked about that. Sounds like a fantastic idea. It does. So I'm going to give a shout out real quick to a personal friend of mine. He owns a food truck in Roy City, Texas. I think I've talked about that on here before. He's on the east side of Dallas, and he's building a brick and mortar restaurant right now. Just 3 years after him and his wife from scratch built a trailer to make barbecue in. So in just a few short years, small trailer that him and his wife literally built themselves, to having a 27-foot custom trailer made, 2 custom 30-foot smokers built, to now a brick and mortar restaurant. The dude just makes some killer barbecue. So if you get down to Roy City, Texas, look up Smoke Sessions Barbecue. Tell them at the window that Big Ray sent you. They'll know exactly what you're talking about, and they'll treat you right, definitely. So I mean, I've known the owner almost 20 years. His wife I've known almost that long. I mean, they've been together for a long, long time, and they're just super great people. Even before they made barbecue, I loved hanging out with them, but now they have barbecues. Like, I'll go out of my way to get me some of their brisket and their ribs and their sausage. Whoo, it's all just fantastic barbecue. So anyway, and Alex says, have you tried the hamburger? And Alex, I haven't. I have that email saved. That's something I need to do. I want to make that. And honestly, I hadn't thought about it in the last little bit, but thank you for sparking that memory. That's something I have to make soon. I'll take pictures of it, post it on the Instagrams and whatnot. Hell, I'll probably even put in the community tab and see how that goes. So thank you for reminding me of that, Alex. So it's about the time. Yeah, midnight. Yes. Let's see. At my best Scorpio, McRibs sounds so good right now. You know, I don't like the McRib. I'll eat it, right? Like I'm not. I've had them. It just didn't speak to my taste bros. Just not really my thing. So if y'all like it, that's great, man. I know a lot of folks look forward to that every time it comes out to McDonald's, and I just can't do it. Not really for me. And let's see here. Smexy smells amazing cookout ribs. All right. And Knockout says, I got to go. Have a good night. So thanks for hanging out, Knockout. I appreciate you being here. Thanks for tuning in. As always, I appreciate seeing you. Let's see. Always remember to pre-season your meat. I couldn't agree more. That you got to do that. You got to pre-season that meat. That's a big deal. And you know, have y'all ever seasoned your cutting board? Have y'all ever done that? Because I don't do it a lot. I just put some of the salt on the cutting board. I've seen folks do that and then some. But for me, I just like to sprinkle. I use coarse grained sea salt. I almost never use the iodized table salt stuff. That just doesn't speak to me or my taste bros. But no, there's a little bit of sea salt on the cutting board. Adds an extra layer of awesomeness, especially when I get my steaks cut, 2 inches thick. I'm a huge fan of the Kansas City strip. And it just extra little. So I don't use a lot of salt, but just a little bit makes everything better. Let's see here. Alex is not a fan of the McRib either. I'm with you, right? I'm with you there. So not McRib, real rib meat on the barrel. There you go, Scorpio. Nothing wrong with that. And let's see here. Razorback Ridge, Homestead, Shabbat Shalom. And Nina Bursch, I don't understand. That's just being friendly. Nothing wrong there. Oak cutting board and herbs. Yes, I can get down with that. Let's see here. Weld garlic. So Winnie Boyce has never heard of pre-seasoning the cutting board. And just for what I do, it's nothing special. I just drop some salt on it, really, man. Just when you're putting your meat down, it just kind of is extra layer of just like. I'm sure there's more to it. Like I'm not a chef. I watch videos on YouTube like anybody else. I watch the Food Network a bit when I get time to watch TV. Travel Channel always has good stuff on there. I've learned quite a bit watching that. But yeah, seasoning the board is a big deal. So good times, guys. But I will be honest. I am starting to feel the tireds. I am. It is. It's only 20 after midnight, and honestly, I'm probably going to go downstairs and unwind with the show on Netflix before I go to bed. But I feel like I should jump off here, guys. So it has been a lot of fun. I've enjoyed the conversation. It's been fantastic catching up with a lot of you folks. It's been a hot minute since I've had the opportunity to say hi and get feedback from you guys. Something I knew I missed, but I didn't realize how much I missed it until I got on the live stream tonight. Again, forgive me for not having any edited videos up on the channel. It's been, I think, probably 5-6 weeks since I posted a video on the BiggestRayRay channel. So I need to get on that quickly and get some more content out for you guys. So thanks for hanging in. I certainly do appreciate it, guys. Thank you so much for being here. Again, if you're a member of the Ray family, I say it every video. I love you guys. Y'all mean the world to me. Excuse me. Choking up over here, man. No, I do appreciate each and every one of you guys. Y'all keep me motivated, keep me going. Y'all are just the best. If you happen to be tuning into this live stream, never been to this channel before, thank you for tuning in as well. I appreciate you guys. If you're not already a member, go ahead and smash, I think it's this corner. I smash that red subscribe button and hit the notification bell. And as Winnie Boyce talked about earlier, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. The YouTube loves the thumbs up. So I appreciate you guys taking the time to do that. And remember to be biggest. Be what makes somebody else's day great. And the world is in a bad spot right now. It has been for a while, but we can do our part every day, just being friendly to a stranger, somebody else, and just doing what we can to make it good, more positive for everybody. So thank you all so much. Until the next time, y'all have a great night. Thank you. Good night, y'all.